What's up, everybody? This is Johnny Basement, and we're back here in the basement for Aussie cars that left Americans in the dust. Another great video on Australian muscle cars, and it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. Tony, shout out to you. Thank you for sending me this video. Guys, subscribe. Bell and notice, hit the like button, drop your comments down below, where the link to this video will be in the comments down below, created by American Patriots. Please subscribe to his channel as well. He has a lot of great muscle cars things on his channel. So, give credit where credit's due. Please subscribe to his channel if you click the link in the comments down below. And subscribe here as well. I would appreciate it. Again, Tony, thanks for sending this over. Guys, this has been a lot of fun diving into the V8 supercars, the muscle cars of the past. I'm huge into Fords over here, huge into the Mustang. So seeing a lot of these cars on the other side of the world has actually just been a whole lot of fun. I've done a few of these already, and I just want to keep going down this journey. So if you guys know of any others, drop them in the comments down below. Much appreciated to everybody. Let's get right into it right now. Aussie cars that left Americans in the dust. Let's go.
Achieved something that Detroit Executive
let me start it over.
A small team of Australian engineers achieved something that Detroit executives said was impossible. With an engine nearly half the size of their American counterparts, they built a muscle car that could hit 100 miles per hour faster than any Mopar product being sold in the US that year. This wasn't just a...
I'm not going to stop it a lot, guys, I promise, but I just want to point out something here. You know what makes all these muscle cars and cars of that era different from today? Watch when they go through these cars. They all have their different style. They all have their own attitude. They all bring their own fire. Today's cars, even some that look good, they all look the same. They're all built the same. They're just slapped out there. Maybe they put a little addition on the hood. Maybe they changed the rear a little bit. But all the cars, a lot of cars you look at side view, you wouldn't know what they were. These cars had personality, they had muscle, they had attitude, they were mean, and they were all their own style. That's what I love about the old days. That's what I love about old muscle cars. Man, do I miss that.
They built a muscle car that could hit 100 miles per hour faster than any Mopar product being sold in the US that year. This wasn't just a one-time achievement. Over 2 decades, Australian manufacturers consistently produced cars that outperformed their American inspirations, despite smaller budgets and limited resources.
Just to shout out for a second, because I had a few comments on a couple of these muscle cars. Your opinion, I'm not going to give you mine. Your opinion, drop in the comments. If it's a 4-door car, is it a muscle car? Yes or no?
Today, we're looking at 10 Australian muscle cars that proved bigger isn't always better. Number 1, the Charger RTE 49. The Chrysler Charger RTE 49 emerged from a modest facility in Adelaide, where engineers worked with just 5% of Detroit's development budget. Their task seemed impossible: build a muscle car that could compete with American V8s using their proven but modest 265 cubic inch Hemi 6-cylinder engine.
Wow, 6.
Rather than following Detroit's bigger is better philosophy, the Australian team focused on precision engineering. They equipped the 4.3-litre engine with 3 Weber side draft
Back when you could work on your own cars.
carburetors, carefully tuned the intake manifold, and developed a free-flowing exhaust system. The E49 package added a lightweight hood, thinner glass, and an aluminum transmission case. The results shocked the automotive world. The E49 Charger sprinted from 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 14.1 seconds, faster than any American muscle car available that year. The car dominated Australian motorsport, setting lap records at tracks across the country. Wheels magazine crowned it the fastest accelerating Australian muscle car, proving that innovative engineering could overcome raw displacement.
Here's how auto mechanics remove car scratches in just 90 seconds or less. This simple but...
Number 2, HG350 Monaro GTS. While the Charger proved Australian ingenuity through smart engineering, Holden took a bolder approach with the HG Monaro GTS 350. They aimed to beat America at its own game. When 14,437 units rolled off the production line in July 1970, they weren't just muscle cars. They were a declaration of war against Detroit's quality standards. The HG Monaro GTS 350 showcased a cleaner, more sophisticated design with reduced brightwork and distinctive sidewinder stripes. But the real innovation lay beneath its refined exterior. Holden equipped the GTS 350 with a crisp suspension setup paired with a Salisbury limited slip differential, delivering handling that rivaled the best American sports cars of the era.
For that time? Wow.
Most notably, Holden made power front disc brakes standard on all V8 models, a feature many American manufacturers still offered only as an expensive option. This commitment to advanced engineering paid off. The GTS 350's build quality and performance silenced skeptics who doubted Australian manufacturing capabilities, earning praise in contemporary reviews for matching and often exceeding American standards. If you're enjoying our video, please like and subscribe. Our goal is to have the most informative channel about the muscle car era. Number 3, Bwellnagari.
And you know what? I don't care where the car is made, man. If it's got muscle, it's mean, and it sounds badass, I want to be in that car. I don't care where it's made. I don't care where it's made. I want to be in it. That's the whole deal.
Bwellnagari. That small workshop belonged to two brothers who turned a crashed 1937 Ford into Australia's most exclusive supercar. The Bwellnagari wasn't born in a massive factory or designed by a team of engineers. It emerged from a passion project that would challenge everything Detroit thought it knew about boutique performance cars. What began as Campbell and Graham Bolwell repairing a borrowed Ford evolved into groundbreaking automotive innovation. The brothers pioneered lightweight fiberglass construction techniques that were revolutionary for Australian sports cars, creating bodies that were both structurally rigid and aesthetically striking. Under the hood, they fitted Ford's 302 Windsor.
That looks like a Datsun 280 ZX. Look it up. That looks like a Datsun 280ZX. It really does. Look it up. I just said they all look different. It looks very similar.
The FIV 8 engine, pushing the lightweight chassis to quarter-mile times of 14.8 seconds. Later models with the 351 Cleveland power plant dropped into the 13-second range, matching the performance of prestigious European sports cars. As legendary Wheels editor Peter Robinson noted, the Bwellnagari delivered genuine, no-nonsense power drifts that put it in elite company. Number 4, XWGT Phase 1. While the Bwellnagari proved Australia could build world-class performance cars, Ford Australia wasn't content to simply watch from the sidelines.
Beautiful!
In 1969, they unleashed a 351 cubic inch monster that would make Detroit take notice. The XWGT Phase 1. A car purpose-built to dominate both street and track. The Australian engineering team started with Ford's proven 351 cubic inch Windsor 5.8, but gave it a comprehensive makeover for local conditions. A high 8.
Gotta hear that music again. Gotta hear that music again.
But gave it a comprehensive makeover for local conditions. A high-flowing Holly 750 cubic feet per minute 4-barrel carburetor helped push output to 300 horsepower. Impressive numbers for a family sedan in 1969. And performed. The E37 Charger rocketed through the quarter mile in 14.4 seconds and reached 100 miles per hour in just 14.1 seconds. Numbers that put many V8-powered competitors to shame. On the racing circuit, particularly at Bathurst in 1972 and 1973, the E37 proved that innovative engineering could overcome displacement disadvantages.
These cars are beauties!
With only 149 units produced, the E37 Charger remains one of Australia's rarest muscle cars. Its success story paved the way for Ford Australia's earliest muscle car efforts, which would take shape in an equally innovative form. Number 8, XR Falcon GT. In 1966, as American muscle cars were flooding into Australian showrooms, Ford Australia wasn't content to simply import speed. They decided to build it themselves. The XR Falcon GT emerged from this ambition, and with only 596 units produced, it set the blueprint for every Australian muscle car that followed. Under the leadership of Bill Bourke, Ford Australia's engineering team transplanted the potent 289 cubic inch V8 from the Mustang into their family sedan.
Nice.
The 220 horsepower engine required extensive modifications to handle Australian conditions, marking the first time an American V8 had been successfully adapted for local production. The XRGT's specification sheet read like a racing car's: 4-speed manual transmission and wide 14 by 5.5 inch wheels that were considered massive for 1966. These technical choices weren't just about straight line speed, they were about creating a complete performance package.
Like, if you didn't know anything about cars, you'd pull up next to this thing and be surprised when it blows your doors off, right? It doesn't look like anything like a muscle car.
That could handle Australia's unique driving conditions. Number 9, AP6 Valiant.
Hold on, I want to hear what he said there. Sorry, guys.
These technical choices weren't just about straight line speed. They were about creating a complete performance package that could handle Australia's unique driving conditions. Number 9, AP6 Valiant. Before Ford's XRGT dominated headlines, a different Australian muscle car had already broken new ground. In March 1965, Chrysler's AP6 Valiant emerged from the Tonsley Park factory with something unprecedented under its hood. But the demand for this groundbreaking vehicle would push the factory's capabilities to their absolute limit. The AP6 Valiant marked the first time an Australian manufacturer successfully installed a V8 engine in a locally built car. Chrysler Australia adapted the 273 cubic inch V8 from American Plymouth models, producing 180 horsepower in its Australian configuration. The engine's performance potential became clear when the AP6 achieved a remarkable 109 miles per hour top speed during testing. Production constraints at the time.
That is a piece of art right there. Gosh, man, they don't make cars like this anymore. That is just beauty. That is beautiful. From the rims to the car, it's just beautiful, man. This era today of cars and the people that didn't grow up in these eras just don't know what they missed out on. Just don't know what they missed out on. They could study it, look back on it, but if you didn't live in it,
Tonsley Park facility created significant challenges. The factory could only produce 200 cars per 8-hour shift, leading to customer wait times stretching up to 4 months.
Show your daughter how much you love her with this beautiful gift. It says.
Despite these limitations, the AP6 showcased advanced features including self-adjusting brakes and cutting-edge acrylic enamel paint. While maintaining similar styling to its predecessor, the AP6 distinguished itself with a new split grille treatment that mirrored the 1965 Plymouth Valiant. Number 10. 1979 Ford XC Falcon Cobra. While most farewell tours feel like hollow marketing exercises, Ford's final two-door Falcon emerged as something truly special. Each of the 400 Falcon Cobras carried a unique numbered plaque and specific racing modifications that would make them legends of Australian motorsport. Ford's engineers developed 2 distinct variants of the Cobra. The first 200 units packed the larger 351 Cleveland 5.8, while the remaining 200 featured the smaller but still potent 302 Cleveland engine. Every Cobra came equipped with 4-wheel disc brakes, a limited slip differential, and distinctive Bathurst globe wheels, along with aerodynamic enhancements including front and rear spoilers. The most significant versions were numbers 002 through 031, designated as Option 97 cars. These special units received additional racing modifications, including twin radiator fans and extra suspension bracing, preparing them for competition use. The attention to detail extended to the interior, where black trim featured unique cloth seat inserts matching the exterior striping. Time has proven the Cobra's significance, with pristine examples now commanding prices over $100,000.
Look at the beauties of these cars, guys. This is absolutely, absolutely pure beauty. I'm going to leave it on the, if I can get a good shot. Right there. Boom! Boom! We'll leave it on a Ford right there. That is, what a great video. Guys, you got to keep sending me this stuff. And again, the link to this video will be in the comments down below. American Patriots, as you already saw in the video. This is just, it's like trips down memory lane, man. This is just so much fun. So much muscle in here. So much beauty in the sound. The sound is music you can go to sleep to. You got to be all in with this stuff, man. That's how I was growing up. Hell on wheels, man. Hell on wheels, from the music to the cars, man. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Guys, send me anything you want in here in the comments. Let me know the car-wise what you want me to look at, footy, whatever. We're all in here, man. And thank you to all the great Australians that have been supporting my channel and the guys that come in my live chats. And for those that don't know, I am live for a lot of games, whether it's Yankees, Rangers, Knicks, Jets. We just have a whole lot of fun in the basement. Everybody just goes in there, kicks it about everything. We got a lot of Aussies in there too. So if you have never been in, join any live chat you want. I'm Johnny Basement. Subscribe, bell notice, like button. Drop the comments down below, and I'll see you on the next vid. And I am out.